Okay, now what exactly should I work on next? Okay, so I still need to find the foundry. I have no idea where my box ended up. I don't know, it probably was on Morty's... Where did it end up? You know what? I'm not sure where it is, but you know what? There it is. So, in the meantime, what do I want to focus on next? Probably wrapping up other things, so I guess we'll try and find the... Step 1, try and find the foundry. I'm not entirely sure where it would be, though. I imagine it would be in the lower ward, but... I don't know where it would be. Does he mean this foundry, actually? Actually, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay, foundry. Well, let's see what exactly the quest entails. Okay, Keldor. Now, where is Keldor? If he is in here.
Alright.
Maybe this isn't the right place? I mean, this is the marketplace, but I'm not sure...
Done.
What else is around here? Well, might as well see what is going on here. Nothing too interesting on that note. So, So if the foundry's not here, then where would it be? Hard to say. Warehouse, maybe?
Alright.
And let's just go check that out anyway. Barely legible script above this entry proclaims this building to be the vault of the Ninth World.
Alright.
What's that mean? Also hand this off to the... Oh, jeez, of course. Well, once everybody groups back up, I'll hand that off to the comb. If he's gonna be a fighter, he's gonna want that. It's not like I need it or any... Oh, I'm the only one that can use it. Duh. Really should have read the fine print. Moving on. Okay, this is not what I expected. Let's see what he has to say. Welcome to the vaults of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? What is this place? The vaults of the Ninth World is pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower world and all the sentients of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough, we provide a storage space for those that have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. What are you? I am the voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. I am here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. Wait a minute. I'm looking for a large bag of coins. We have a bag of coins like the one you described, sir. I'll just need to find out one thing from you. How much was in it? There you go, sir. Thanks for storing your goods at the Vault of the Ninth World. Can I get you anything else? I'd like to store something. I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Can I do anything else for you? I thought this was supposed to be a huge storehouse. Well, yes. The hat sounds a little embarrassed. Only we ran out of space and there's something a little fishy going on around here and I don't know what. The gist of the matter is this. We don't really accept items for storage anymore. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's not what I expected, and I don't know why I had that much money lying around in there. But hey! Free copper, I suppose. Not free, I obviously had to come from somewhere, but... makes you wonder. Coffin maker. That's fun. Is there anything down this way? I might end up just looking up where the foundry is if I can't find it. Yeah, well, we'll see. I shouldn't have to, though.
Alright.
And honestly, at this point, everything's gonna pale in comparison to what I just witnessed. Pawn shop.
Alright.
Let's check it out. This round woman, complete with shrewish eyes and a nasal voice, brays out, "Now what have we here? A customer? Do mine eyes spy a customer?" The diminutive man replies, "Of course your eyes spy a customer. They see a customer all the time. Customers on the street? We have no customers. We will never have customers. It is useless and forlorn to hope for." He pauses and his eyes alight on you. "Micah, we have a customer." "That's what I've been saying to you." She lowers her voice and turns to you. "What can we do for you?" Shards of Fate. These gauntlets have been created from special crystals found only on the plains of Bator. When struck by these gauntlets, the crystals will shatter into thousands of pieces, tearing into the flesh and bone of those unlucky enough to be struck. Although heavy metal plates protect the user's hands, there remains a slight chance that some of the shards may strike the user. Not much here then, so mostly charms. Is there anything? This looks useful. Interesting. Might as well grab that. Is there anything else that I was really working for? Why is there cheese? You know what? It's a random trinket that will probably come in handy later, now that I think of it. I don't know, I'll have to look around. But there we are. Okay, that was an interesting endeavor, but it wasn't exactly productive. Okay. Foundry, where would you be hiding?
Alright.
Will one day kill you all.
Yeah, good luck with that. You see a thin, yellow-skinned humanoid covered with a variety of dazzling tattoos. His eyebrows have been accented with black charcoal lines, and his teeth are filed to points. He sees you and waves you over, rattling his dice in his hands. He is about to speak when his eyes, shiny and black, like orbs of jet, fall upon Dacon. The two of them stare silently at one another for a moment before the tattooed Gitzerai gaze return to you. His voice sounds low and raspy. Gauha greets you. You have come to play a game, yes? No, but I had some questions. Gauha's smile fades in an instant. He shakes his head. No interest in questions, have I? Only the game, the turning of the die, the glint of coin won or lost, yes? You have interest in these things? Alright, I'll play. Gauha reaches into his tunic and pulls out a coin. This coin? Your coin. He places it at your feet and pulls out another. This coin? Gauha's. He places it at his own feet, and then he holds up two dice between his thumb and index finger. The dice. We both roll one, yes? You roll higher, both coins. He snatches the coins up from the ground and proffers them to you. Gauha rolled higher? Mine. Neither roll higher, the coin stays for another roll. So, how much will you lie at your feet? You both roll the dice until you roll higher. You pick up the coins and put them away. Gauha now nods, frowning. It's enough, for now. But perhaps we shall play again later, you and I. Wait, is something wrong? Gauha regards you closely for a moment, then nods. Never do I indulge in Hashma's folly. Never do I cheat, human. But I see fortune, read it, know it in the face of a man. However, in you I see nothing. I know nothing. You have no luck? No fortune, neither good or ill? Or you can make your own, perhaps. I do not know. He places his dice back into his tunic. We might play later, perhaps, but no more this moment. Alright, farewell. It must be going along with the whole... I don't know. Might be going along with the whole... I have no fate, no destiny, no anything. Oh man, this game is... not very... uplifting, is it? Wait, the Great Foundry? Huh. And where would this Great Foundry be? Maybe I should try the Clerk's Board again? Hard to say. You know what? Since I'm having trouble finding it, I might as well just look around here. Okay. How can you help me, Splinter? Okay. What are the Society of Sensations? How could I buy something from the Sensate Vaults? You must become a member of the Society of Sensation. Might I become a Sensate then? In order to join the Society of Sensation, one must be willing and prepared to share their own experiences. 5 are required, 1 from each of the senses. Alternatively, one may contribute a single experience that has such strong elements from all 5 senses. These must be either new sensations or improvements upon our current stock. Should we find them acceptable, they will be placed into sensory stones, and you, having become a sensei, will be taught the sensory touch. It will allow you to draw others' wounds onto yourself, healing them by accepting their suffering. I'm ready. First... First, what smell or experience involving it would you offer? Actually, I'd like to contribute one experience that involves all 5 senses. I woke up, not knowing where I was, on a cold, blood-slicked iron slab in the bowels of the mortuary. Yes?
Just wondering how far you're in.
I don't know if you have any context for this game, but I've been playing for what, 10 hours, I imagine? Probably more than that. Okay, where was I? I woke up, not knowing where I was, on a cold, blood-slicked iron slab in the bowels of the mortuary, a place where only the dustmen or the corpse in their care have seen. Go on. My entire body reeked of embalming fluid, but even the smell of that was not enough to match the coppery scent of gore around me. Dozens of bodies lie on countless bloody slabs like the one I rose from, all in the process of being gutted, flayed, and the like by nightmarish clockwork devices for reasons unknown. The only sounds were the squeals of labored metal and the unsteady tread of undead workers as they pushed the slabs about the mortuary on rusted iron tracks.
Sounds like this guy's undead.
Well, sort of. I'll have to explain it when I'm not recording. A disturbing experience, and I even left out the part about the chattering skull that flew at me as soon as I was uptight. Will it suffice, Splinter? Yes, we shall go to an empty stone now to record your experience. You will then be granted access to those privileges allowed only to members of the Society of Sensation, as well as taught the sensory touch. We welcome you into the Society of Sensation, Traveler. May further journeys and experiences pave your road to the great truths of the multiverse. Alright, is there anything else I want to do?
Nearly done recording?
Oh, I know what you're here for. I don't know how long I want to go. I got through a pretty hefty part, so I'll probably wrap up in about 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Come get me when you're done.
I have a feeling I know what he wants. I wanted to ask about you. There is little to say that we have not told you. We are the Splinter. Demigod son of Ishar and priest king of Planewalkers came to our world and told us of the Society of Sensation. We were fascinated and returned with them. We left in the capable hands of our queen so that we might come to this place and experience servitude and humility for a time. As time does not pass here as it does in the century we have spent here will be a mere several months in our own world. After another decade or so, we imagine we shall be ready to return to and rule it once more. Tell me about the Festal. Well, tell me about the Sensoriums. Sensoriums are chambers which hold many recorder or sensory stones. These stones are enchanted so that they may hold various sensations or experiences that may be later had by others using the stone. If you so please, we might direct you to one of them. Yes, please do. There are 2. The public sensorium, where visitors may use the sensory stones from anywhere between 10 and 50 commons, and the private sensorium, where only members of the Society of Sensation are allowed. You can reach neither of them yourself. We must take you there. Take me to the private sensorium, then. Alright.
Done. I must rest.
Didn't think so. Wonder what I'll get from these. This sickly green stone is securely fastened to the pedestal it rests upon. The inscription beneath it reads, "The Messenger." As you touch the stone, its green exterior sharpens, clashing, its brightness becoming more than you can bear. So much so, you close your eyes to shut it out. As you close your eyes, you feel the skin along your arms become numb, as if all sensation is being bled from them. Tired. So tired. You try and blink, yet the darkness remains. Your lids feel soft and sluggish, unresponsive. You are sitting on what feels to be a dirt floor, and around you is the smell of coppery blood and herbs? Why are you here? You came here to... what? Your memory fails you, but you feel a growing panic begin to well up within you. Ah, awake now, are you? A questioning all done? The voice is an old woman's hints, thick and scratchy, as if it is trying to force its way past a thick layer of dust. Try as you might, you cannot open your eyes and see the woman, but you feel a shiver of fear. Something is wrong. Terribly wrong. You try to respond, but all you can manage is a ragged croak. You can't feel your tongue. And your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes? Now, see me you did. I spoke you did, and poorly. So the price have you paid? The crone sounds amused. Then her tone drops sharply. No more of your questions. Now you will listen, and you will remember my words. For in minding me you shall live. She hisses. Nod if you hear me, or another bitch shall I take. Remember me, traveler. Remember me to a stone, one of the pretty glimmers in your festive hall. Use it like a cup, pour what you feel into it, and know this. Remember me to a man who wears a skin of scars and tattoos, who seeks memories but has misplaced them. If smart he is, he will know the knowing of me. Tell him to find me, or if I am not to be found, tell him to come to the Glimmerstone, and we shall speak, my precious man and I. The woman pauses, then hisses again. Nod if you will hear me, ragged thing. Ah, pretty, polite to a listen so long. When he comes to the Glimmerstone, tell the man to speak of my name, and your pain shall not have been in vain. The crone's voice trails off, as if distracted. You try to speak again, but there is only a sick gurgling noise. What happened? Who is this person? Why are you... And you begin to feel yourself slip into unconsciousness. Ravel. Ravel, it is I.
Updated my journal.
There is silence. Ravel? Ah, my precious man. There is the slow shuffling of feet, and you feel a sharp pinprick in your left eye. You gasp, and suddenly, barely, you can see, with your one and only eye. You lie in a gray hut upon a dirty floor, where blood, your bright red blood, has seeped into the surrounding gray dust. Your arms are gone. Your legs have been hacked off at the knees. Yet, you feel numbed, and there is no pain. Only fear. There is someone above you. Someone looking down on you. As you look up through your bloody, blurred vision, you see a horrid bluish-gray face, grinning with yellowed tusk. Ravel is pleased. I wonder if I was this messenger would make it. For weak he was when his bits were placed on my plate. She holds up a talon in front of you, and impaled on the tip of it is an eyeball. The right one. Yet to the festive hall he returned, it seems, and our time too together has he shared. And now you have come. Success. Ravel, I have many questions for you. The crone shakes her head, your blurred vision seeing 3 images at once. Her grayish hair is like brambles, drifting down her shoulders. No, only time for answers does Ravel has, and she has no time to waste with your guess questions. Know this, and in the knowing grow strong. You must find me, my precious man. But how? I do not know.
Journal.
I am beyond knowing in a lady's place. Now, and listen to Ravel, for there is much you must do. To find me, 3 things must you do. Find the door, know the key, then unlock the door. Door? The door is not a finished thing, at least when I last gazed upon it. But in the place of passing of time, perhaps now well wrought it is. Go to the place of forges and steel. Perhaps there you will find the door that takes one to me. What is the key you speak of? To know of the key, speak to one of the knowing ones. Many there are in the festive hall. Many, yet only one there who knows the knowing of what the key is that you need. Loosen his tongue, and many secrets shall spill forth. When you say unlock the key, what do you mean? Knowing the key is not enough, so Ravel thinks. Knowing it and unlocking it, 2 tasks that must be joined, for at times a thing knows not its nature. But you are no stranger to that. Ravel, how am I talking to you if this is someone else's experience? Of stones and experiences and telling will Ravel do, but not the telling of how she speaks to you now. She speaks soothingly. Many are the branches and twistings of Ravel, and many are her secrets. I need you, and I need you knowing of this. Only one there who knows the knowing of what that key is. Who the hell is that? Return. I will give what help I can. Ravel gives a final smile, a horrible yellow-fanged grin. A blackish tongue darts from her lips and lingers at the edge, teasing. But in the end, only the one question remains. What do you mean, Ravel? Only one question this, I asked. Ravel's eyes blaze like fire, the red light turning her face blood red. What can change the nature of a man? At the question, you feel a tremor pass through like thunder, and you feel yourself burn. Your vision clears, until you are standing once again before the hideously green stone. It looks different than before, more horrid somehow.
Right. We need to set up Kip now.
Yeah, and I should probably stop here since my voice is giving me grief. Whoa, that was not what I expected to see from this game. Just when I think, okay, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be wandering around for a little bit, finding your way. Suddenly, bombs drop. Jeez. And now my voice is hating me and I've got work in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna run off. Oh boy. Tons to do, so much to see. I'm looking forward to keeping going with this. Every time I think it's not gonna sustain the momentum, it sustains the momentum. What is this sorcery? I love it. Alright, hopefully this continues to be awesome, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.